Master Uguay and I are back again talking about bias.
Oh, you are thinking a mistake. Boov do not steal and abduct. No, Boov liberate and befriend.
Plus, confirmation bias is the topic today. I think confirmation bias is one of the strongest forces in human psychology, and it alters everything about the way we think.
He's barely moving.
Don't tell him that.
Oh, he's on a bike. Come on, he thinks he's getting away. Look, quick. Get in front of him. Cut him off. You can make it.
Stop.
Oh, no. He's going down hard, Tim. Should have worn a helmet.
In the last video, we talked about how the brain likes to see the world in a way that favors us. And one way that favors us is to believe that all of our opinions and everything we've decided is correct.
There too. Case closed, but still open until I solve it.
Okay. After we've made a decision on something, the brain kind of closes the case. And at that point, it starts to sort evidence into two different piles. Relevant and useful evidence, which it defines as confirming what we already believe, and irrelevant and non-useful evidence that doesn't mean anything. That is all the things that prove that we're wrong.
Harry faked his own death. Or somebody else faked Harry's death. Or Harry faked somebody else's death. That last one doesn't work at all.
No, it
The
doesn't.
first two, those are real contenders.
No, I'm gonna go. We're done
we are
here.
not done here.
The brain will pay attention to the things that prove that we're right while ignoring anything that proves that we're wrong, creating one of the biggest distortions that there is. The way it works is really a lot like this.
Pow, wham, kazap. First try.
Our brains are a lot like Batman here, where it just completely ignores everything that shows that we're wrong, creating a distortion in false reality.
I loved you too much to see what you were becoming. What I was turning you into.
This can also affect our opinions about people. If we like them or if we don't, we tend to focus on the information that proves us correct and then ignore everything else, giving us a false sense about people and making us bad at reading people.
Wonderful and kind of annoying since I'd already formed an opinion about you.
Well, that's fine by me. There's no way that I can take on being Santa, all right?
So Master Uguay is a little bit nervous about the octopus here because he tells me that octopus are going to take over the world and that they're dangerous to humans also. And I don't believe him, but he tells me that I need to stop paying attention to the mainstream media and do my own research. Wait, first of all, we're going to ask a question here. Can octopi kill you? And Master Uguay says, yes, they can be fatal. They're going to kill us all. And he also pointed me out to this piece of information here, that several years ago, there was a war in which octopuses hurled shells at each other. That's evidence that we're going to have this takeover soon. The problem with this is that it doesn't matter how much evidence I show Master Uguay that they are not dangerous to humans, there's no way they're going to take over, all those kind of things, he ignores it because he just looks at the evidence that confirms what he believes, and it really takes it out of context. So confirmation bias is strong enough so that after we have formed an opinion, sometimes we go backwards and make up evidence to explain the opinion afterwards.
But she's a witch! Did you dress her up like this? No! No! Yes. A bit. She has got a wart. What makes you think she is a witch? Well, she turned me into a newt. A newt? I got better.
One other way in which we tend to distort things is take a complicated issue, and we may already believe we already know what is causing the complicated issue, but what we do in order to confirm that is we only take out the evidence that confirms that. We might take out this one, we might take out this one, we might take out this one. You say, see, this proves that we're correct, but you don't realize that you have a distorted view of it because you're ignoring most of the evidence and you're only taking the bits and pieces that prove you're correct. Now, there's sometimes evidence that's too big to ignore that doesn't prove that you're correct, like this one is super big right here. And what we do then is we just reinterpret that. We reinterpret that to say, oh, but that actually does mean that we're correct right here. And so we're going to put it over on this side. Sometimes we call this reinterpreting rationalizing, where we change a piece of evidence into something that's completely different.
Unlike taping someone to a bed and kidnapping. I did not kidnap you, all right?
I like to call it unsolicited location enhancement. Whatever.
So our brains can make us believe that almost any belief that we already have is based in hard evidence. The problem is a lot of this evidence is distorted and changed behind the scenes. Our brain does this behind the scenes without us even knowing it, which is what we talked about in the last video. Master Uguay, just want to remind you to like and subscribe and check out this whole next series on different kinds of biases. It's been fun talking to you about this one.
Pipe. Yes. Okay. I can. Shoving. Pushing. My problem is that I push people away and then hate them for leaving.